We're going to bring you a little bit more news from the fallout from the lunchtime kickoff that came in the game between Preston North End and Burnley. It's a game that finished at 0-0 in the end, so it remains 20 games now unbeaten for Scott Parker's side. But it's really the fallout we're really interested in, because there was a clash during the game, an exchange of words between Hannibal of Burnley on Osmajic, and of course he's been in trouble already this season for biting, and a long ban. There was a coming together of the two players. Words were exchanged. There was a lot of anger, a lot of gesticulating from Hannibal. After the game, Scott Parker, the Burnley manager, went to address the referee, clearly unhappy about what had happened. He alluded to some of what had happened in his post-match interview with Jonathan Oakes after that game, which was a 12:30 kickoff. So let's just bring you what has been said since that game, starting off with what the player Hannibal has had to say. He's posted this on X in the last hour or so, and he said, "I will not be silent about what happened today. I will always call out racism whenever I hear it or see it. That is the only way we can change as a sport and a society. I'm a strong person, but nobody should have to experience this disgusting abuse on the pitch." So the abuse he is talking about is happening on the pitch. So just to repeat what Hannibal has had to say in X this afternoon, since that 0-0 draw away at Preston at Deepdale this afternoon, that coming together between him and Osmajic, their top scorer. He says, "I will not be silent about what has happened today. I will always call out racism whenever I hear it or see it. That is the only way we can change as a sport and a society. I'm a strong person, but nobody should have to experience this disgusting abuse on the pitch." So that is what Hannibal has had to say. Preston North End have also issued a statement this afternoon since that game as well. And this is what they've had to say on X this afternoon. Preston North End are aware of a complaint that has been made by Hannibal and Burnley FC to match officials with regards to an allegation of a comment made by Milutin Osmajic during today's Sky Bet Championship fixture at Deepdale. Osmajic has strongly refuted the claims of the comment made towards him by Hannibal in a post-match meeting to the officials today. But Preston's saying they are aware of a complaint that has been made by Hannibal to match officials after the game in relation to a comment made by Osmajic. So Preston North End aware of it. Burnley have also issued a statement. It's been a busy afternoons of statements in terms of what both sides have had to say. And this is what Burnley have had to say this afternoon. The official statement for the club reads as follows. Burnley Football Club is aware of an alleged comment made to Hannibal by Osmajic during our game against Preston North End, which was reported to officials both during and after the game. During the second half, Hannibal made referee Andrew Kitchen aware of a comment, who has registered the complaint. The club would like to thank the officials for their professional handling of the incident. The club will continue to show its complete support to Hannibal, and there will be no further comment made until the investigation has been completed. Sky Sports News has contacted the FA about the incident, so we're waiting to hear any kind of statement and response for them. But it's worth finishing with what Hannibal had to say on X this afternoon, and about that coming together between him and Osmajic during the game. He says, "I'll not be silent about what has happened today. I will always call out racism wherever I hear it and see it. That is the only way we can change as a sport and a society. I'm a strong person, but nobody," he says, "should have to experience this disgusting abuse on the pitch." You are going to be hearing a lot more about that story over the course of the evening and the next few days as well. We'll reflect on it a little bit later as well. But those are the statements to come from Hannibal, to come from Preston and Burnley in the last couple of hours since that 0-0 draw at Deepdale earlier.